Hello everyone, it's your friend Apollos Pedro here. Today I want to speak to those of us that live in Italy. By virtue of living in Italy, we are part of the Schengen Area and we have that freedom of movement to move freely within the Schengen Area. However, there are rules and regulations governing this freedom of movement that I believe most of us have to take cognizance of. What do I mean? For the fact that I live in Italy and I have Italian resident permit, I am free to go to a country like France, for instance, for touristic purpose and stay for up to 90 days. However, I am not permitted to live for touristic reasons for more than 90 days in France. I must endeavor to come back home to Italy and stay behind for another 3 months period before going back to France again. In the sense that the movement, the freedom of movement, or the Schengen rule concerning freedom of movement simply says that you are free to go to another Schengen member country for a 3 months period in 180 days period. That is, within 6 months, you can only live for 3 months. Go back to your country, spend another 3 months before going back to that country again. Otherwise, you risk being sanctioned or being banned from going into that country. Because I had a case of someone telling me that he was banned from returning back to a country for 5 years, and of which this country is a Schengen country. Not that he has actually committed a crime of living in that country, but just for the fact that he was not able to respect this simple rule. And I believe it is important that we all know it. Schengen free movement is open and okay for everyone, but you must endeavor to respect this rule and regulation so that you don't encounter difficulties or being banned to enter into a particular country that you are supposed to be able to enter for free. So I repeat, you have the right to stay for touristic purpose for 3 months in another Schengen member country, and you return back to your country. You will not go back to that same country again for another 3 months, after which you will be able to do so again. If you respect this rule, you will not be banned or asked to leave a particular Schengen territory at a time that you really want to have that kind of experience in your life. I hope you take this into consideration, because I believe a lot of people don't even remember, or they have forgotten that there is this rule governing Schengen freedom of movement for those that are resident or even the European nationals. It is not specific to those that are resident in Schengen area. It applies to European citizens as well. That is how it works. And I hope this video proved useful to you. If you have any question, feel free to send them down to me, and as soon as I have the time, I will make a video to respond back to you. Until next time, bye for now. Ciao.